Sports Director Kent Taylor is in New Orleans with more on the Cats getting ready. Kent?
Hey Scott, I'm just outside of the New Orleans Arena. Kentucky and East Tennessee State set to tip off at 7:15. You can see some of the UK fans already filing into the arena here behind me. There were still tickets available. We expect a big UK contingent. Now, one of the things that people have talked about, the one thing that could maybe hold this team back is their youth, their inexperience. They are the youngest team in the field. But I think, from what I've seen in the last couple weeks, these kids are pretty laid back. Why don't you judge for yourself?
No music! No music! No music! No music!
Every player has their own way of getting ready for a game, and minutes before tipping off in the big dance, these young Cats will dance.
I really don't know who started every game. Then we just started dancing, and then we just do it before every game now. So I don't know what it is. I don't know who started it.
It looks like you're having quite a bit of fun out there. Does it kind of loosen you up?
Yeah, it just loosens you up, get the butterflies out your stomach. We just go out there and play.
It's all about this team, just to have fun. We just try to have fun as much as we can.
The upperclassmen can move too. For Patrick Patterson, his go-to move, the chicken noodle soup. Tell me about the chicken noodle soup.
I'm surprised you know what that dance is.
Tell me.
No, I'm surprised. Yeah. Chicken noodle soup, dance a long time ago, saw it on TV. I see DeMarcus and all my teammates doing other dances, and I decided to do the chicken noodle soup.
Yeah, just everybody. Everybody just has a smile on their face before we run out there to the court to warm up, and I think it's good for us the way we start the games.
As a spectator, then, at fair, you're not going to say you're the best dancer since you don't dance, so who's the best dancer?
I don't know. I think it's Perry Stevenson.
What is my go-to move?
The jerk.
The jerk. It's just kind of a backward skip, not too complicated. I'm clumsy enough as it is, but I'll just stick with that.
Brothers on three, brothers on three. 1, 2, 3, brothers.
No telling what the Cats are going to break out for us tonight here as they get set to tip off in the NCAA tournament. And an interesting tidbit, they all don't dance. Daniel Orton, he was pretty serious when I asked him about it. He said, no, everybody has their own way of getting ready for a game, and my way of getting focused is not to dance. Eric Bledsoe, by the way, said he didn't dance in the SEC tournament, but he is now that they're in the big dance. More on the Cats and their matchup with East Tennessee State coming up a little later in sports. Scott?
Yeah, so some of the players are a little too shy, but not you, Kent. Can you cut a rug for us here? No?
Scott, I'm sorry. I think you asked me a question, but I could not hear it. I could not hear. I'm so sorry.
Shocking. The standard answer. All right.
Back to you.
Ken.
How about some more sports? 3 days after climbing to #1 in the nation, Bellarmine played the first of 2 home games over the next 2 nights, hosting West Virginia State. Scott Davenport breaking out a new tie, a Christmas present from Rick Pitino. I hope it's a clip-on with that cast. Who tied it, Scotty? Eastern grad Chris Dow drives down the lane, gets the deuce and the abuse. Knights by 12. New Albany grad Braden Hobbs with the pretty look to Providence grad Justin Benedetti. JB had 16 points. Braden had 8 assists. Knights, by the way, host Wiley Brown and IU Southeast tomorrow night at 7:30. They win tonight 93-73. They're 6-0. High school boys action tonight at Eastern. Jason Couch and the 3-0 Eagles hosting Christian Academy. Butler-bound Cameron Woods with the big rejection, one of his 7 blocks. That starts the break. Bradley Siney, Remy Abel finishes it off. Eagles win big, the final 77-32. For the first time, 2 ranked teams will face off in the KFC Yum Center. Number 20 UNLV visits number 24 U of L tomorrow. The Runnin' Rebels are second in the nation, hitting over 53% of their shots.
Statistics early in the season can be misleading, but theirs are not. Their statistics are legit because they've played on the road, they've played tough teams. So we're going to see what we're made of with this game.
Tomorrow night at 5:15, a border war in Lexington, IU at number 17 UK. The Hoosiers have had a week off to prepare for their visit to Rupp Arena.
I'm sure they know. Obviously that this is a big deal, and they're going to get there and they're going to see Dick Vitale and Dan Schulman sitting over there. It's going to hit them. But they're going to walk in and they're going to hear that group of crowds, and they're going to line up for that jump ball and see all that athleticism and talent on the court. They'll be locked into how hard they've got to play. I know that.
Could the NBA work in Louisville? It's not the first time that we've talked about it. First of all, U of L controls dates and revenue in the new KFC Yum Center, and then there's this.
I think the ticket prices are too high. I think it's too much for Louisville people.
You wouldn't have the suite availability right now that they would want. You wouldn't have some of the other revenue streams. So we really haven't spent any time talking about it or thinking about it.
That was Harold Workman, the president and CEO of the Kentucky State Fair Board. A state championship unites a school community, especially in football. Central High School knows all about it. The Yellow Jackets continue to stuff their trophy case. This afternoon, they celebrated their third state 3A title in the last 4 years.
It's school pride, and we're right here with Jacket Pride, and it's just the emotion of everybody having a good time and being part of a state championship.
Even more hardware for Central junior running back Anthony Ace Wales. I was honored to present him with the first Touchdown Friday Night Player of the Year award. A special thanks to MST Awards. Wales rushed for 2,994 yards and 37 touchdowns, including 244 yards and 2 scores in the title game win over Belfry. The Louisville Sports Commission hosted a breakfast Friday morning to unveil the 3 finalists for the first Paul Hornung Award given to college football's most versatile player. Owen Marisic of Stanford, Jeremy Curley of TCU, and Randall Cobb of UK. The banquet is January 24th.
We're going to wait till after the bowl games are over with and everything is finished and done to vote on the final winner.
Now, for Kent's highlight of the night, a Dougie dance-off at halftime of tonight's Louisville Lightning game. Goodness, Lachlan McLean of 84 WHAS with some video for the archives now. His daughters Lucy and Madison, they were a little better, but check this out. Have you ever, goodness gracious, how can that man show his face?
Wow.
Luckily he's on radio.
He kind of looks like Frankenstein.
You know, to say that it looks like something would say you've seen something like it before, and I'm not willing to go there.
Did he hit his head on the way out, getting out to the...
I don't know.
His babies look good. I can't believe they're so big, though. Lucy,
Yeah.
My goodness.
Wow. That's why he
embarrassing.
talks about sports, apparently, rather than participate.
I'll teach him how to do the Dougie voice. Don't worry about it.
Hey guys, we are courtside here live at the KFC Yum Center. 2 of the most amazing games I've ever seen. The U of L Syracuse game that closed down Freedom Hall last year. And then I was also lucky enough to be in Lucas Oil Stadium last April when Butler and Duke hooked up for the national title game. Butler, the Bulldogs, with a half-court shot from Gordon Hayward, almost won the national title. Both teams warming up right now on the court. Good news for U of L fans. Preston Knowles is out there. You remember he missed 5 days of practice with a bruised hip, so looks like he'll be able to go. He is their leading returning scorer, but I tell you what, all kinds of history. There is definitely an electricity in the air here tonight. After 54 years, 684 wins, 2 national titles, and 8 Final Fours, U of L ended its run in Freedom Hall on a magical Saturday afternoon in March. Now it's time to officially open the new digs.
I didn't think it would be this grand. I'm very, very taken back by that.
A $238 million, 22,000-seat riverfront basketball palace.
Man, it's nothing like it. Like, when we first walked in here, I was just like, man, I'm not even worthy to play in here. Like, it's just so big and nice. I mean, the fans are definitely going to love this place, and we can't wait to open it up.
And when it came time to find a worthy opponent for Game 1, Pitino didn't shy away from competition.
We spoke to the assistant AD at Duke, called us and asked if we'd be interested in a three-game series here in the Garden and then there, and it didn't work out schedule-wise for them. So we looked at bringing in somebody very exciting. So obviously we looked at the runner-up of the national championship game, and Butler is only an hour and 45 minutes away.
They are America's darlings, a bounce of the ball away from winning the national championship last spring. Butler brings a number 16 national ranking into what they know will be an electric atmosphere.
So the first one at the KFC Yum Center is going to be, I'm sure, quite a production. And so, you know, we'll have our hands full in managing that.
It's opening night on what U of L hopes will be a long-running show on the riverfront.
It's crazy. I mean, they say it's the best arena, pro or college, so I'm just ready to play.
Butler with 11 players returning from that national runner-up team, including 3 starters. Their leading scorer scored 20 points in their opener on Saturday night. Shelvin Mack, he's from Lexington, Kentucky, so he'll have some friends and family in the stands. The Cards and Butler tonight at 8 o'clock, part of ESPN's 24 Hours of Hoops. Dick Vitale is here. doesn't get any bigger than this, guys. Finally, a game here, a men's game in the KFC Yum Center. Of course, we'll have all the highlights and the post-game reaction for you tonight at 11 o'clock, guys.